possibilities. And today we have gathered here to explore exactly that transformation. A very warm and gracious good morning to everyone present here. I, Dr. Rachna Naik, HOD, UG Management Department, feel privileged and honored to welcome you all to this National Conference 2K26 on Generative AI, Transforming Future of Business, Healthcare, Law and Education. Generative artificial intelligence has moved rapidly from being a subject of technological curiosity to becoming a powerful force shaping our classrooms, courtrooms, boardrooms, hospitals, and workplaces. However, every great technology brings not only opportunities but also questions of ethics, responsibility, privacy, authenticity, employment, intellectual property, and human values. This conference provides an important platform for academicians, researchers, industry professionals, legal experts, healthcare professionals, technology enthusiasts, and students to come together and discuss these opportunities and challenges. Today is therefore not merely a conference about technology, it is a conversation about the future. गुणवत जन संसर्गात याति खलोपि गौरवम पुष्पमाला प्रसंगेन सूत्रम शीर्षि धार्यते. By association of great people, even ordinary becomes great. Just like a thread becomes crowned when it holds a garland of flowers. It is now my privilege to extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guests and dignitaries. On behalf of the entire organizing committee and Chameli Devi Institute of Professional Studies, I extend my heartfelt welcome to our today's chief guest, Dr. Prasanna Deshmukh Sir, Principal and President, Skylab Foundation from Pune. We are deeply honored by your gracious presence, sir. A very special welcome to our keynote speaker, Dr. Chandresh Kumar Maurya, sir, Professor, IIT Indore, who has kindly joined us to share valuable insights and perspectives on the rapidly evolving world of generative AI. And now, it's my privilege to extend a very warm welcome to our respected Executive Director, Ms. Anusha Agrawal ma'am. Your gracious presence adds immense value and inspiration to this national conference. We are truly delighted and honored to have you with us today, ma'am. I also extend a warm welcome to our principals, Dr. Manish Srivastav, Principal, Chameli Devi Group of Institutions, Dr. Suhas Dhande, Principal, Chameli Devi Institute of Professional Studies, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta, Principal, Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Dr. Nisha Kevalia, Principal, Chameli Devi Institute of Law, Dr. Varun Kesri, Academic Head, Department of Management. Let me also welcome respected directors, principals, and heads of different institutions, HODs of various departments, faculty members, researchers, industry professionals, legal and healthcare experts, distinguished delegates, and most importantly, our dear students. Ladies and gentlemen, your presence has truly made this occasion special. May I request everyone to give our distinguished guest a big round of applause. As we begin this intellectual, enriching journey, let us commence the program with a traditional ceremonial lighting of the lamp. The lamp symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, and the removal of darkness through the light of learning. And what better way to begin a conference on generative AI than by evoking the timeless value of knowledge? May I now request our respected dignitaries to move for ceremonial lamp lighting. I request respected principal sir to escort the guests, please.
देखो हाँ हो रहा है
Thank you. May this lamp illuminate our minds with knowledge, our discussions with wisdom, and our future with possibilities. A conference becomes meaningful not merely because of the ideas it discusses, but because of the minds that come together to discuss them. I would now like to request our chief guest, Dr. Prasanna Deshmukh sir, our keynote speaker, Dr. Chandresh Kumar Maurya sir, our executive director, Ms. Anusha Agarwal ma'am, to come on the dais and occupy the chairs. May I request respected principal sir to escort the guests. Thank you so much, sir. We now move towards the formal welcome of this distinguished gathering. As we embrace the age of artificial intelligence, we remain deeply rooted in the timeless values of our Indian culture and traditions. Today we welcome our esteemed guests with the Tulsi plant, a symbol of purity, positivity and life. It is our humble way of reminding ourselves that while technology may shape our future, our values and traditions will be always our foundation. Now, I request our respected Executive Director Anusha ma'am and respected Principal Dr. Suhas Rande sir to present a Tulsi sapling to our today's chief guest. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request our respected principal, Dr. Manish Srivastav, sir, and respected principal, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta, sir, to present a Tulsi sapling to our today's keynote speaker. Thank you, sir. An institution's vision comes alive through the leadership that guides it. It's my honor to invite our respected an institution's vision come alive through the leadership that guides it. It's my now honor to invite our respected principal, Dr. Suhas Dhande, to deliver the welcome address and formally welcome our distinguished guests and delegates to this national conference. Sir, may I request you to kindly address the gathering.
इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में उपस्थित विभिन्न विश्वविद्यालयों के एकेडमिशियंस, रिसर्चर्स, स्टूडेंट्स, जो अंडर ग्रेजुएट और पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स भी यहाँ पर मौजूद है, मंचासीन हमारे आदरणीय अतिथि, आज के मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर प्रसन्न देशमुख सर, हमारे कीनोट स्पीकर डॉक्टर चंद्रेश कुमार जी मौर्य, आप सभी का मैं हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। साथ ही आज की इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में मैं एक बात का विशेष जिक्र करना चाहता हूं। जहां एक तरफ हम आज की टेक्नोलॉजी के युग में हर स्टूडेंट, हर एकेडमिशियन, हर रिसर्चर जहां आज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बात कर रहा है, तो भला चमेली देवी कॉलेज भी उससे कैसे पीछे रह सकता है। और इसी उद्देश्य को ध्यान में रखकर हमने जनरेटिव एआई को आधार बनाकर, जनरेटिव एआई को बेस बनाकर, जैसा कि आप सभी लोग कॉन्फ्रेंस की थीम के बारे में जानते हैं, जनरेटिव एआई ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग फ्यूचर ऑफ बिजनेस, हेल्थ केयर, लॉ एंड एजुकेशन। मूलतः जनरेटिव एआई भले ही हम कंप्यूटर साइंस से संबंधित विषय को देखते हैं, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि आज के समय में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक ऐसा विज्ञान हो गया, ऐसा साइंस बन गया है, जिसका उपयोग मुझे लगता है कि जीवन के हर क्षेत्र में जिस तेजी से बढ़ रहा है, उसको लेकर कई लोगों के मन में, कई लोगों के दिमाग में एक विचार आता है कि ये आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस क्या वाकई कई लोगों की नौकरी हड़प लेगा, नौकरी खा जाएगा, या आने वाले समय में हमारे सामने ये किस तरह की चुनौतियां, किस तरह के चैलेंजेस पेश करेगा। लेकिन मेरा मानना है कि साइंस की कोई भी ब्रांच हो, साइंस का कोई भी टूल हो, जिसको हम जिस तरह से यूज करते हैं वैसे रिजल्ट्स हमें मिलते हैं। जहां एक तरफ ये हमारे लिए ढेर सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज खोलेगा, निश्चित मानकर चलिए, चैलेंजेस तो लाइफ के हर फील्ड में आपको आते रहते हैं, लेकिन आप जिस तरह से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को यूज करेंगे, मुझे लगता है वही आपका जिंदगी का भी फलसफा होना चाहिए, आपका टारगेट होना चाहिए। और इसी बात को ध्यान में रखकर इस पर विचार मंथन करने के लिए, इस पर कई सारे विश्लेषकों के मत जानने के लिए हमने आज ये नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस आयोजित की है। मित्रों, एक खास बात इस बारे में आपको बताना चाहूंगा। हमने जब ये कॉन्फ्रेंस प्लान की, तो आप में से ही एक साथी ने मुझे एक दिन एक सजेस्ट किया, बोले यार सुहास जी, आपको एक बात बताऊं। मैंने कहा सर बिल्कुल बताइए। बोले इस पर आप कोई एफडीपी क्यों नहीं करते पहले, ताकि लोगों के अवेयरनेस बढ़े, जागरूकता बढ़े। और उसी को ध्यान में रखकर हमारे आदरणीय अतिथियों को मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि आज इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के पूर्व हमने 6 दिन की एक एफडीपी की थी, और उस एफडीपी में 582 रजिस्ट्रेशंस हमें मिले थे। एंड डेफिनेटली इट्स अ लैंडमार्क। मित्रों, मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि ये रिसर्च एक्टिविटीज हमारे कैंपस में जिस तेजी से बढ़ी है, उसका पूरा क्रेडिट हमारी रिस्पेक्टेड एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर अनुषा मैडम को जाता है, जो प्रतिदिन आकर हमें इस बात के लिए प्रेरित करती है कि एकेडमिक्स तो अपनी जगह चलता रहेगा, लेकिन रिसर्च पर आप फोकस करिए। हम एक रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट के रूप में अपने आप को इस्टेब्लिश करना चाहते हैं, हमारा चाहे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज हो। आप देखिए मेरे पास, मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि ये एक प्रोफेशनल कॉलेज है जहां अंडर ग्रेजुएट कोर्सेज चलते हैं, बीएससी, बीकॉम, बीसीए, बीकॉम, बीबीए, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी हम कॉन्फ्रेंस जो आयोजित कर रहे हैं वो जनरेटिव एआई पर कर रहे हैं। हमें इस बात का पूरा विश्वास है। आज हमारे पीछे खड़े हैं हमारे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल और उनका पूरा स्टाफ, सभी एचओडीज, जिस शिद्दत से वो खड़े रहते हैं हमारे पीछे कि नहीं सर आप शुरू करिए, हम आपके साथ खड़े हैं। हम कॉन्फिडेंट है कि जब हम जनरेटिव एआई की भी बात कर रहे हैं तो आज हमारे पीछे हमारे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल, हमारे फार्मेसी कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल, हमारे लॉ कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल मैडम, और अभी हमारे चीफ गेस्ट महोदय ने और कीनोट स्पीकर ने इस बात को हमें अप्रिशिएट किया है कि निश्चित मानकर चलिए ये एकमात्र ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूट यहां देखने मिल रहा है जहां इतनी सारी स्ट्रीम्स के लोग हमारे साथ में आकर खड़े हैं, एक साथ बैठे हैं। अनुषा मैडम, मैं इस बात के लिए आपको हार्दिक धन्यवाद देता हूं कि कैंपस में इस तरह का एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करना, जिसको कहते हैं ना कि जब कोई बच्चा घर में जब जन्म लेता है और बड़ा होकर जब वो जिस तरह की गतिविधियां करता है तो ये उसके संस्कार बताते हैं। हमारे खून में रिसर्च नाम के संस्कार डाले जा चुके हैं। हम उसी पथ पर आगे बढ़ने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं और निश्चित मानिए मैडम, हम इसमें बहुत आगे जाएंगे। हमारे साथियों को, अन्य विश्वविद्यालय और महाविद्यालय से आए हुए साथियों को मैं बताना चाहूंगा, मैडम ने हर एक फैकल्टी के अप्रेजल के साथ भी रिसर्च को कनेक्ट किया हुआ है। आप रिसर्च में आगे बढ़ते रहिए, आपको निश्चित रूप से इसका फायदा मिलेगा। अल्टीमेटली फाइनेंशियल एस्पेक्ट भी हम हर फैकल्टी के लिए महत्वपूर्ण होता है, लेकिन उसको हमारे एक रिसर्च पॉलिसी व्यवस्थित रूप से फ्रेम की हुई है। आप रिसर्च करते हैं, पब्लिश कराते हैं एससीआई जर्नल्स में, स्कोपस में, तो निश्चित रूप से हमारे यहां पर उसको रिएम्बर्स करने का प्रोविजन है। कॉन्फ्रेंसेस अटेंड करने के लिए ड्यूटी लीव दी जाती है और ये सब ऑथेंटिकली बकायदा रिसर्च पॉलिसी के तहत हो रहा है। हम स्किल बेस्ड लर्निंग को ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रोत्साहन दे रहे हैं। यहां हमारे विद्यार्थियों को भी यदि वो स्वयं के या मूक्स के डिफरेंट मूक्स के कोर्सेज करते हैं तो उसमें भी रिएम्बर्समेंट का प्रोविजन है। टीचर्स को भी स्वयं के कोर्सेज करने पर उसका रिएम्बर्समेंट का प्रोविजन है, फीस का। ये एक बहुत बड़ा इनिशिएटिव है। इसके लिए हमारे आदरणीय चेयरमैन सर श्री विनोद कुमार जी अग्रवाल, हमारे वाइस चेयरमैन सर श्री संजय कुमार जी अग्रवाल, जो दोनों ही इसके प्रणेता है, उन्हीं की भावनाओं के अनुरूप उनके माताजी के नाम पर हम आज जिस कैंपस में बैठे हैं, ये चमेली देवी संस्थान का ये परिसर, ये उन्हीं के सपनों का नतीजा है और उस सपने को आगे बढ़ाने का काम कर रही है हमारी आदरणीय अनुषा मैडम। निश्चित मानकर चलिए कि एक बहुत ऐसा अचीवमेंट होगा इस संस्थान के लिए भी। आदरणीय मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि दिन भर आज इस विषय पर मंथन होगा, टेक्निकल सेशंस होंगे। अभी इमीडिएटली इनॉग्रल के बाद हम एक पैनल डिस्कशन करेंगे जिसमें एआई, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के रोल पर बातचीत होगी। इस दिन भर के विचार गोष्ठी में हमारे बीच विभिन्न विश्वविद्यालयों के, विभिन्न महाविद्यालयों के प्रतिनिधि मौजूद हैं। मैं व्यक्तिशः सभी का धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूं। नाम लेना भी ऐसे समय में मुझे लगता है कि व्यक्तिशः जरूरी होता है। हमारे बीच डॉक्टर ईरा वाफना मैडम मौजूद हैं, महाराजा रणजीत सिंह ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस की डायरेक्टर हैं। मैडम आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। हमारे बीच डॉक्टर प्रिया सिपाहा मैडम भोपाल एनएलयूआई से प्रोफेसर हैं और मैडम हमारे बीच पैनल डिस्कशन और सेशन के रूप में आज उपलब्ध रहेंगी। हमारे बीच मौजूद है रेनेसा यूनिवर्सिटी के डीन रिसर्च डॉक्टर जयेश शाह सर आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूं चेहरों को ढूंढने की, जो हमारे साथी और बहुत सरल स्वभाव के हमारी डॉक्टर विद्या माहेश्वरी मैडम, जिन्होंने जो मेरे साथ में एमफिल की सहपाठी भी थी और आज वर्तमान में गवर्नमेंट केपी कॉलेज देवास में वरिष्ठ प्राध्यापक के रूप में, सीनियर प्रोफेसर के रूप में कॉमर्स के प्रोफेसर हैं। मैडम बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका भी। हमारे कुछ पैनलिस्ट अभी ऑन द वे हैं, वो भी कुछ ही समय में पहुंचने में हैं। मैं आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, वंदन करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। पुनः एक बार पुणे से हमारे अतिथि के रूप में, मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में पधारे डॉक्टर प्रसन्न देशमुख सर, हमारे आज के कीनोट स्पीकर डॉक्टर चंद्रेश कुमार जी मौर्य सर का, और हमें यह अपॉर्चुनिटी उपलब्ध कराने के लिए अनुषा मैडम का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं कि हमारे कैंपस में यह एक्टिविटीज भी जिस तरह से हो रही है, निश्चित ही हम सभी के लिए आज ये गौरव का विषय है। मैं पुनः स्वागत करता हूं हमारे मेरे साथी डॉक्टर मनीष श्रीवास्तव सर, हमारे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के चमेली देवी ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस के प्रिंसिपल, डॉक्टर अरुण कुमार गुप्ता सर, फार्मेसी कॉलेज की प्रिंसिपल डॉक्टर निशा केवलिया मैडम, हमारी लॉ कॉलेज की प्रिंसिपल, हमारे एमबीए डिपार्टमेंट के एकेडमिक हेड डॉक्टर वरुण केसरी सर, हमारे हेड कॉर्पोरेट रिलेशंस डॉक्टर देवा प्रसाद मिश्रा सर, और आज के इस कार्यक्रम में पैनलिस्ट के रूप में हमारे इंदौर की नहीं, मुझे लगता है राज्य की नहीं, पूरे देश की एक शान है, हमारे प्रिय गौरव रावल सर का भी मैं बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, जो साइबर सिक्योरिटी एक्सपर्ट के रूप में मध्य प्रदेश पुलिस और राजस्थान पुलिस के कंसल्टेंट के रूप में भी कार्य कर रहे हैं। और आज जिस तेजी से इन्होंने साइबर सिक्योरिटी के ऊपर लोगों की अवेयरनेस बढ़ाने का काम किया है, वो निश्चित ही आज इंदौर के लिए गौरव है। गौरव सर, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, sir. Sir, for those inspiring words and for setting the perfect tone for today's conference, I think it was a perfect speech. A great educator does not merely impart knowledge. They shape minds, nurture possibilities, and inspire lives. It's my privilege and honor to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Prasanna Deshmukh, an accomplished educationist, academic leader, and visionary institutional architect. Dr. Deshmukh is currently serving as the principal of Skylark Foundation Arts, Science and Commerce College, where his leadership is guided by a deeply student-centric philosophy, one that places quality education, individual attention, practical learning, skill development, and continuous mentorship at the heart of academic growth. A distinguished academician, Dr. Deshmukh holds an impressive array of qualifications including MCom, MMS, MA in Economics, MA in Communication and Education, GDCNA, PhD in Business Administration, and AMI MA. His diverse academic background reflects his multidisciplinary approach to education and his commitment to continually expanding his own horizons as a learner and educator. As an academic leader, Dr. Deshmukh has played a significant role in structuring research divisions and spearheading the institution's historic NAC A+ validating campaign, a reflection of his commitment to academic excellence, institutional development, and quality enhancement. We are truly privileged to have such an accomplished educationist and academic leader amongst us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm and gracious welcome to Dr. Prasanna Deshmukh, sir.
Very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
It's a great pleasure to be on this dais at a national conference in a very gracious way in a very nice campus. Chameli Devi group of organizations. I am observing for last 3 hours that it has been nicely decorated. The campus is very clean and all the academicians are very committed for the development of the students. Friends, the credit goes to the leadership of this organization, Miss Anusha Agarwal. She is the main trustee of this organization. The keynote speaker, Honorable Chandra Maurya sir, and the dynamic principal, Dr. Suhas Dande sir, who is renowned not only in MP but in Maharashtra and other states also. Because we used to come together at all India conferences and used to exchange different ideas. Friends, today the conference has been organized on a right topic, the generative AI and transforming the future of business, healthcare, law and education. And really, all the stalwarts, dignitaries and the smart, nice students of this campus are taking part in this particular national conference. It's a great pleasure for me to be a part of this conference. Friends, generative AI is the buzzword nowadays. We know that in our country, different revolutions took place. Industrial revolution took place. But now, the AI revolution is different. What is different in AI revolution? We all know that the earlier revolutions were associated with machines. But now, AI revolution is associated with human brain. What is the human brain function? We used to think, we used to analyze, we used to interpret, and we used to take the decisions. That is the difference between other living beings and the human being. Other living beings cannot think, but human being can think, can act, can take decisions. And therefore, we say that human being plays a key role in development of the country. I have written one book, International Human Resource Management. It was released by the Education Minister of Sri Lanka. What I have written in it, that why the countries are good, because of the human beings are good. Why the Finland country is the highest, happiest country in the world. For last 8 years, the happiest index of Finland country is at the topmost in the world. Why? Because of the people of Finland. Why Japan is known? Because it has a, we all know that the great war problem was there in Japan, but it has come up and now it is great country in the world. Why? Because of the people of Japan. Now what is in our country? Our country is known by the contribution made by our people. What is the strength of our country? Our human resource is our strength of our country. The large human resource is the strength of our country. Now what is happening in AI revolution? The AI revolution is in a different way we can look at it. The AI can think, can act and can express its opinion and take part in the decision making process. And therefore, the whole world is changing because of AI. And generative AI is that AI is giving different tools in our hand, which we haven't thought earlier. Therefore, this revolutionary change has made drastic change in the whole world. The order of the world is going to change because of that. The country which will be advanced one in AI will be at the top. As has been rightly said by Suhas Dande sir, that institution is giving importance to research. What is the value of research? How the AI has came in the world? AI is the outcome of research. AI is the outcome of innovation. Who innovated it? Our people innovated it. And now AI is competing with the human being. But let me tell you, we should not compete with AI. We should jointly work together for the development of the world with AI. AI has a different capacity, we know. And therefore, 4 areas were decided by this conference. Law as an important part, business, healthcare and education. I will say that in every sector, AI will make the drastic change. What is the significance of AI? It's a symbol of new technology. Dear students, if we do not follow technology, what will happen? Let me give an example of Kodak films. You know that earlier, before 15-20 years back, the photo which is now taken on mobile, we have a Kodak film. That film was very famous in our country. And only that film we used to develop and the photo used to come. But what happened to that Kodak film? They have not accepted the technological change. Those who have not accepted the technological change will not remain in existence. Kodak field is now closed down. That industry is closed down. What is this example suggest to us? That you have to be with the development of the technology. The young minds, I would like to tell you that you have to accept this new challenge and be a part of AI. What is the role of AI? AI can think, AI can give different models, AI can suggest you different decisions in all the fields. Now take example of education. What is the education process right now? Education process is the teacher used to come in the hall and teaches all the students. What is the composition of students? The group of students is heterogeneous. Some are more clever, some are average, some are weak. But the teacher has to handle everything in one class. What will happen due to AI? Due to AI, personalized teaching is possible. Personalized learning is possible. The syllabus is for the whole class, but the individual student's ability is not judged. We can judge now the ability of the students. We can give direction to the students based on his level of understanding. Friends, two words are very important: attitude and aptitude. The attitude of student is important. The aptitude of student is much more important. AI will judge it, that what is the level of understanding, in which area the student is at the top. And based on that, the learning input will be given. So your generation is very lucky. Personalized learning is possible. You can understand the things in a proper way. Earlier, we used to say the student has failed and passed. This terminology is not correct. Student is not failed. Student, we are unable to judge his inner qualities. The inner quality of the student may have a different view, may have a different attitude and aptitude, but the system is unable to judge, and therefore AI will judge your ability, AI will judge your strength, and AI will shape your future. Therefore the young mind is very lucky. In every area this will happen. In law, judiciary, AI will support all the judicial system in such a way that the cases will be solved at a speedy way. What is the recent problem of judicial? We all know the tremendous delay and tremendous problem is there. Immediate action is not taken. Immediate decision making is not taken. AI will provide you the analytical input. What is the problem and what is the strength of AI? We must understand it. That AI can analyze the data fastly. AI can give the information fastly. In medical field, what will happen? In medical field, doctor will be supported by AI. Diagnosis will be fast and accurate. Action will be taken in a speedy way, fast and accurate. All this is happening because of AI, and generative AI is the latest version. And friends, this is very, very encouraging. But what are the problems of AI? There are no problems, but there are challenges. What is the challenge? We have to keep our culture intact. We have to keep our ethics intact. We have to see that information is not misused. That is the challenge in front of us. We should not forget, as has been rightly told by Honorable Dande sir, that there is a fear of employment. No, there is no fear of employment. We have to be proactive. We must understand the technology in such a way that we have to command it. We should not fear. You should not keep fear in the mind about AI. You should grasp the technology. What is the difference between young boy and a senior student? Young boy and senior citizen, there is a great difference in understanding the things. You can imagine a tree and the branches of tree. If there is a strong wind, the branches of trees will change, will have the shaking mode, but the base will be very strong. The senior people will find it difficult to understand, but the youngster can grasp it immediately. My point is that apart from age, youngster and the seniors both should grasp this technology in such a way that you can overcome it by using it for the best interest of your own development. And if the citizens are developed, the country will develop. And because of that, we must understand our AI in a different way. We should not say that I don't know it. You are knowing it, but you have to try to understand the things in a proper way. That is the one message which I would like to give you. On this platform, we have to discuss the way in which AI is functioning, the way in which AI is progressing, and the way in which we have to accept it. Because how to use it? AI, at what time we have to use it, we must understand. And that needs to be understood by every student. Friends, there is an opportunity and threat also, as I have told you right now. And in all areas, the role of AI is very important and we must understand it in a different way. So all these things are very important, and this conference, I am sure, will be of great use to all of you, and Professor Maurya sir will throw a light in a detailed way about all aspects of this particular issue. In Pune University, as like in university, your university, we have discussed all these things in a detailed way, and we came out with certain way out how to use AI for the use of the development of the students. With these words, I would like to extend best wishes to conference and best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Your beautiful speech reminds us that the true educational leadership is not simply about managing institutions, it is about creating pathways through which individuals and institutions can grow together. When education is guided by vision and leadership is guided by purpose, an institution became more than a place of learning, it becomes a place where futures are shaped.
We have a great journal, Journal of Commerce and Management Thought of University of Pune, and I am the editor of that journal. On behalf of Savitribai Phule Pune University, I would like to give these important copies of the journal to honorable distinguished authorities on the dais. So give all of them a big hand, and this copy I am giving you for the institution.
Big round of applause. Thank you, sir. We now come to one of the most important moments of today's conference. A keynote address is not merely a speech. It provides us with a broader perspective, challenges our thinking, and helps us look beyond the present towards what lies ahead. It's my privilege to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. Chandresh Kumar Maurya sir. He is a renowned expert with rich experience in the area of generative AI. Dr. Maurya is currently serving as Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Indore. He is also the group leader of the AI Lab and IIT Indore, where his research focuses on developing innovative models, algorithms for multimodal data involving text, image, video, and speech. An alumnus of IIT Roorkee, where he earned his PhD in computer science and engineering, Dr. Maurya has built an impressive academic and research journey. His doctoral research focused on anomaly detection in big data, and his academic pursuits have since expanded into areas including artificial intelligence, natural language processing, machine learning, deep learning, speech processing, and machine translation. Before joining IIT Indore, he gained valuable industry and international research experience, including his association with IBM Research India, ELT University in Budapest, NIT Delhi, as well as research engagements with organizations such as Microsoft India, Research and Development, and Bosch Research Center, Bangalore. His research contributions are reflected in numerous scholarly publications, with his recent work particularly exploring speech-to-text and speech-to-speech translation, continual learning, multimodal AI, and machine learning. His academic profile also reflects his active contribution as a researcher and mentor in the field of emerging AI technologies. Sir, your presence adds immense academic value to this session, and we are truly honored to have you with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Chandresh Kumar Maurya, sir. The stage is yours, sir.
Yeah, so good morning, everyone. So I would like to give my thanks to Dr. Subhas for inviting me here. Uh, I was not so well, so but because the topic was very close to my heart, so I still came here. Okay, so. Uh, Yeah, so fine, so don't worry. Slide is secondary thing, so I'll be talking mostly. You should focus on what I'm saying. Okay. So before I start, I would like to know how many of you have heard of or using, let's say, AI in your daily life. Raise your hand if you have used AI at some point of time. Okay. So I see like almost 99% that people have used, maybe someone like not spot. Okay, like everyone's life is. And generative AI is a new thing, new buzzword. This has come in the past few years when ChatGPT came in 2021. Then we started seeing a lot of cool applications which resulted because of this generative AI, right? And I will also show you some of our work which uses AI to solve some of the problems in these areas. Let's say because the conference theme is focused towards let's say generative AI applied to business, pharmacy, healthcare, education, law, and so on, right? So since this is a keynote talk, I'll be not going into too much technical. I know that we have a very mixed audience, not tech people also. So I'll be touching only a few definitions. I'll show you the picture most of the time. Okay, so that you understand. Okay? Alright. So generative AI, what is it? Okay, if somebody asks you what is generative AI. So generative AI is nothing but it's a form of AI primarily used to generate some kind of data. When we are saying data, data could be in the form of image, audio, video. So, for example, if I ask you, since many of you raised your hand, what kind of cool applications you used generative AI for? Okay, tell me some applications, some uses. Okay, so some of you might be generating images, cartoon images, maybe for your slide presentations, especially the teachers. Okay, nowadays, if you have to deliver a talk on a new topic, you can use Gen AI to create beautiful slides. Okay, for example, this slide which you see here, this is AI generated. Okay, you just give the prompt, whatever you want, and it does the things for you. So how AI and generative AI are different, right? So that we should know that. AI traditionally, because AI is not a new thing, it came around 1950. Okay, 1950 is quite old, older than us. But generative AI is, I would say, it came into light after GPT became popular. Okay, and there is a reason behind it why AI has been there since decade, but still it was not so popular. Okay, and it was primarily the reason was that AI, the way it was being built, okay, it was not learning the way, or maybe that time the data was not there. If you talk about big data, let's say 30 years back, okay, we don't have that much data to train these models. Now we have all those facility, we have big machines to train our models, and we can get these machines ready, right? So it is all possible because of the data and of course the algorithms, sophisticated algorithms which are running behind the scene, right? So yeah, so as I said, generative AI is nothing but it's an AI which can generate some kind of data. It can be image, video, audio, code even, right? So what is generative AI capable of? Using generative AI, what you can do various things, right? So this is not like exhaustive list which you can do. There are numerous applications which you can do with the help of generative AI. Okay. So I'll show some examples. And I think you are already, because the way it is touching our life, many of these things you might be already knowing. So I will skip that. Okay. So text generation. So I think this is the most used application of generative AI in today's time, where people are using generative AI to generate text. Okay. For example, you have to write an application for your leave. You have to send an email. You can use AI to write an email draft for you. You have to write even a research proposal. Let's say you have to submit a grant proposal. You can give the prompt to a generative AI. It will write the grant proposal for you, right? So it's just that the capability, what kind of capability, capable model you are using. So it will do that kind of stuff. Okay. So in my case, I would say recently we had used some of these tools to write proposal. In fact, to make it more sophisticated. The reason is we as a human we have our very limited knowledge. For example, your knowledge is limited by the, let's say, the books you have read or the video lectures you have watched or the conferences you have attended. Yes. And on the other hand, if you see these AI models, they are more knowledgeable than any one of us because the kind of data they have been trained is coming from across the entire internet, World Wide Web, www, right? So if you use, now when you have a problem, you just search that problem into Google, yes? All of us have written that if you want to know something, search in Google it, right? Nowadays, most of your queries, instead of going into Google where it goes, you use, let's say, Gemini or ChatGPT or maybe some other your favorite tool you use to search your query, right? Yes, and in fact, Google is so much threatened by OpenAI, which is the creator of ChatGPT. Okay, they are advertising Gemini as well as Google search in TV. And nowadays, I started watching TV and I saw Google ad there. Okay, otherwise, if you see the search, okay, whenever you search a keyword query in Google, 70 to 80% of Google revenue comes from this search. Okay, when you search something, Google displays some advertisement from where it gets the revenue. Okay, 70 to 80% of a company revenue which was coming from search now is threatened by this generative AI. Okay, so now you see like it's all because of the customized output you get. Okay, with a simple prompt, you can ask it to do whatever you want. You can, let's say, uh, if you want to create PPT of 10 pages in LaTeX, you just tell it. Okay, natural language instruction will do the work. That's it. Earlier, before 5 years, if you ask those faculties, how, I know, especially senior faculties here, how difficult it was to prepare slides, even presentations, writing proposal. It was nightmare. It used to take 1 month to write proposal. Now here in today's time, in few days, few hours, you can write research proposal. It's so easy, right? So it's all because of this generative capability of these models, right? Okay, so text generation is one of the applications of generative AI. Another one where people are using a lot is image editing. Okay, so some time back I saw some news where very old picture somebody uploaded, and it was earlier we did have color cameras, right? Nowadays, so that time it was the image was black and white, and you can give that image to GenAI and it will convert that image into colorful image, right? And in fact, you can give a few images and it will create a video, okay? Video of the person, of your loved one, let's say, right? And in fact, if you have just few speech samples of the person, whom you want to listen, it can recreate the voice, okay? It can recreate the voice. So it's even all those things are possible with these AI tools. So this is on this screen. What you see is the progressive generative models for image generation. And in the past, research moves very slowly. So you see the kind of images, the faces that were generated, let's say 12 years back. Look at the first image in 2014, image generated by the GAIA model. I don't know if you know this model, so don't worry about that. So first image, the kind of image that was generated by AI in 2014, compared to that image, you look at today's image in 2018 or maybe 2026. Okay, how difference? I know what kind of progress we have made in this area to generate images. Okay, I think everyone believes what I'm saying, right? The kind of progress we have made in the image generation. Okay, look at the image in 2014 versus in 2026, right? Then text to image generation. So this is also very cool application where you just say in natural language what kind of image you want. Okay, what is the description of the image? Let's say that you want an image of a child playing in the garden with a frisbee ball, something like that, and it will generate that. Okay, so this is called text to image generation. Then there is a music generation. So this is another thing. I think many of you might be using reels and shorts you are watching, and most of the, I think more than 50% of the content is AI generated nowadays in your feed. Agree? Okay, so this is all possible, and in fact, those who are not from AI background, is especially for older people, it's very difficult for them that they cannot distinguish whether it's AI generated or it's real. Okay, so this is another very challenging problem in the era of generative AI, to differentiate between the things generated by AI versus non-AI. Okay, it's a very very difficult nowadays. So yeah, so I was also talking. Yeah, so this is another thing, code generation, especially for IT companies. So those who are from CSC background, IT background, going into coding, IT companies, right? So coding was a very challenging job earlier, especially fixing the bug in, let's say, C++ code, right? So nowadays writing code is a piece of cake. You just tell what you want and model write the code for you. So code generation has been like almost solved problem, I would say. Okay, even if it is let's say 100 line or 500 lines of code, the model can write the code for you. Yes? The students, how many of you are using AI to write code for your, let's say, classroom assignments? Yeah? You use? Maybe MBA people mostly use these tools for presentation. Yes? So code is like a coding problem has been tackled by this generative AI, and IT companies are very happy. Video generation. This is another thing that. So what I was talking about the videos that you see in shorts and reels, that is mostly generated by the video model of GPT or Gemini, and so these kinds of video you are able to generate because of these models. And so I'm not going into the detail how it is actually generated because that requires a lot of technical details. So what I'm saying is that what was not possible even 5 years back is possible today. Okay, and with the help of these tools, you can create artifacts which will solve most of your problems. Okay, with just a fingertip, everything is accessible at your fingertip. You can, I mean, whatever. I mean, you just think of the problem and it will give you the solution. And there is another name for the generative AI. We call them as a foundation model. It's like panacea. It's like एक रामबाण की औषधि है जिसको आप ले लोगे तो सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर देगा, right? So this foundation model is one model. You ask anything. You ask same model like same GPT version. You ask questions from pharmacy. You ask questions related to your business opportunity, like 10 ways to be, how to become rich. It will tell you 10 tips, right? So similarly, if you ask anything related to chemistry, physics, biology, math, same model will give you the answer. Okay? Such models are called foundation models, and foundation models are the things that are going to be there to give you the answers you have, for the questions you have. Okay? Like earlier you were using Google, but now people are switching to generative AI tools to get the solutions for their problems, right? So lots of applications are there. So in this conference, I think there are not eminent speakers who are going to talk about these some of these models, of course, and applications. Yes. So I hope you will take advantage of these. Let's say panel discussion is there, I heard, and then technical talks might be there. So that will give you more insight and technical details of these, how these models actually work, right? So another final takeaway would be that don't get scared by the AI, because AI is not something which is going to take your job, but human will always be there, through which the AI will be driven. It's not like that it will become fully autonomous and do whatever it wants. It's not like that. It will require human input and guidance, of course. So humans will be driving the AI rather than AI will be driving us. Alright? So with that, I'll take a stop here. And thank you, and I hope you'll have a good time here.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words have not only enriched our understanding of generative AI, but have also given us a broader perspective on how this transformative technology can shape education, industry, law, and healthcare. Your vision and insights have truly set the right tone and created a strong foundation for the sessions ahead. Thank you, sir, for inspiring us to think beyond technology and focus on the possibilities it can create for society. If you want something that you never had, then you have to do something you never done. Now, it gives us immense pleasure to unveil our conference journal in soft copy. The journal is a reflection of collective knowledge, research, and academic excellence. We sincerely thank all the contributors, reviewers, editors for their dedicated efforts. We now request our esteemed dignitaries to come on the dais and kindly unveil the journal in soft copy. I request respected principal sir to escort the guests on the dais. A big round of applause.
हेलो। रिसर्च जर्नी नामक के इस जर्नल में आपको इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बारे में छोटी सी 2 मिनट में एक बात शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि रिसर्च जर्नी नामक यह जर्नल जो फिलहाल ऑनलाइन उपलब्ध रहेगा, और हमने ये हमारे शोधार्थियों के लिए विकल्प दिया है कि यदि उन्हें हार्ड कॉपी चाहिए तो हम उन्हें उपलब्ध करा सकते हैं। इसमें अभी जो फर्स्ट वॉल्यूम हमने निकाला है, इसमें 34 रिसर्च पेपर्स को इंक्लूड किया गया है। हमने इस जर्नल में पब्लिकेशन के पहले डबल ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू की प्रोसेस अपनाई है। हमारे कई सारे बहुत यंगस्टर शोधार्थी जो फिलहाल या तो यूजी पीजी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं या रिसर्च स्कॉलर से उनकी जानकारी के लिए बता दूं कि डबल ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू होता क्या है। हमारे एकेडमिशियंस, तो मैं माफी चाहूंगा आपके समक्ष ये बात में बोलने की हिम्मत कर रहा हूं, लेकिन शोधार्थियों के लिए बताना चाहूंगा खास तौर से, जब रिव्यू के लिए आपका पेपर भेजा जाता है तो हम उसमें से आपका नाम और कॉलेज का नाम दोनों हटा देते हैं। जब रिव्यूअर को हम आपका पेपर भेजते हैं तो उसे यह नहीं मालूम होता कि ये पेपर किसका है, और जब आप तक रिपोर्ट आती है तो उस रिपोर्ट में यह उल्लेखित नहीं होता है कि ये रिपोर्ट किस रिव्यूअर के द्वारा दी गई है। इट इज कॉल्ड डबल ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू। हमने इस रिसर्च जर्नी में जो पेपर पब्लिश किए, मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि फिलहाल 34 पेपर्स इस फर्स्ट वॉल्यूम में दिए गए हैं, और ऐसी हमें उम्मीद है कि हमें 3 वॉल्यूम इसके पब्लिश करना पड़ेंगे, बिकॉज 102 पेपर्स राइट नाउ वी आर हैविंग फॉर पब्लिकेशन वी हैव रिसीव्ड। इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में 250 से ज्यादा रजिस्ट्रेशंस हमारे पास है, लेकिन आप समय की मांग को देखते हुए हमें यह कॉन्फ्रेंस हाइब्रिड मोड में करनी पड़ी है। मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशंस कल प्रोसेस पूरी हो चुकी है। यद्यपि कल रात को भी हमारे पास 3-4 ऐसे शोधार्थियों की जानकारी मिली कि सर हमें मालूम नहीं पड़ा हमारे लिए क्या होगा। मैंने कहा या तो आप फिजिकली आ जाइए, पर प्रैक्टिकली थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्ट प्रोसेस है, लेकिन हमने कल ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशंस कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं, जिसमें मैं खास तौर से उल्लेखित करना चाहूंगा आदरणीय डॉक्टर ईरा वाफना मैडम का नाम, जिन्होंने कल ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशंस में सेशन चेयर की भूमिका निभाई है। मैडम, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की तरफ से मैं आपका धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूं। हमारे ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशन में हमारे दूसरे एक और जो सेशन चेयर रहे हैं डॉक्टर पीयूष केंदुरकर सर, जो इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट स्टडीज देवी अहिल्या विश्वविद्यालय के प्राध्यापक हैं, वो भी इसमें कल सेशन चेयर के रूप में थे। दूसरा ट्रैक जो हमने चलाया उसमें मैं पुनः आपकी जानकारी के लिए बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट स्टडीज की शान और एक ऐसी शख्सियत जिसको मुझे लगता है कि देवी अहिल्या विश्वविद्यालय जिन पर गर्व करता है, और मेरे गुरु भी रहे हैं डॉक्टर विवेक शर्मा सर हमारे बीच मौजूद हैं। हम सर आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं और मेरा व्यक्तिगत रूप से प्रणाम स्वीकार करें सर। अभी आगे की प्रक्रिया डॉक्टर रचना नाइक मैम, अंतिम प्रोसेस में हम रिसर्च अनवील कर चुके हैं।
Thank you so much, sir. As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, we would now like to present memento to our esteemed guests. This memento is not merely a token, it is a small expression of our respect for your valuable time, inspiring presence, and meaningful contribution to today's conference. I request our respected Executive Director, Ms. Anusha Agrawal ma'am, and respected Principal, Dr. Nisha Kevalia ma'am, to kindly come forward and present the memento to our honored chief guest. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. I now request respected Principal Dr. Suhas Thande and respected Principal Mr. Arun Kumar Gupta, sir, to kindly come forward and present a memento to our keynote speaker. Thank you so much, sir. Our sincere thanks to our keynote speaker, Dr. Chandresh Kumar Maurya, sir, for sharing his valuable insights and giving us a deeper understanding of the opportunities and challenges of generative AI. I would also like to thank our Executive Director, Ms. Anusha Agrawal ma'am, for taking the time to be present at the conference. We truly appreciate your approvals and continued engagement. Your support was invaluable to the conference success. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our thanks are also due to our principal, Dr. Suhas Thande, sir. Thank you for your guidance during our preparation and for your support at every step. Your advice and encouragement helped us stay focused and confident. We are grateful for your guidance and encouragement, sir. I extend my warm appreciation to all our esteemed guests, dignitaries, for enriching this conference with their knowledge and experience. A special thanks to all the participants and attendees for their enthusiastic presence and active engagement. I also appreciate the efforts of the organizing team, faculty members, staff, and student volunteers who worked tirelessly to make this conference a success. Your collective efforts have truly made this event meaningful, engaging, and memorable. Let us carry forward the ideas and insights shared today and use generative AI responsibility for creating a better future. Once again, thank you all for being a valuable part of this wonderful gathering. Thank you and wishing you all a safe and pleasant day ahead. It's now our privilege to acknowledge and honor the distinguished directors, principals, and heads of institutions who have graciously joined us today. Your presence honors this gathering and inspires us all. We believe guests are like flowers that add fragrance to any event. Your presence is not just a courtesy to us, it is a gift we deeply cherish. Your presence adds immense prestige and value to this national conference and reflects your commitment to academic excellence, innovation, and the future of education. We would now like to welcome and felicitate each of esteemed institutional leaders individually as a mark of our respect and appreciation for their valuable presence. Firstly, I would like to welcome Dr. Ira Vapna Ma'am, Director, Maharaja Ranjit Singh Group of Institutions. I request our academic head, Department of Management, Dr. Varun Kesri Sir, to welcome Ma'am. Thank you, sir. I am fortunate to have completed my PhD under Dr. Anas Iqbal sir's guidance. Sir was extremely helpful and cooperative during my entire PhD journey. Thank you so much, sir, once again, because of whom I am standing here today. Next, we have Dr. Vivek Sharma, sir, Professor, Institute of Management Studies, Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. I request Dr. H.S. Bagga, sir, to please welcome Sharma, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Jayesh Shah, sir, Dean Research, Renaissance University. I request our conference co-coordinator, Conference Coordinator, Mr. Praveen Mahajan sir, to welcome sir. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Vidya Maheshwari ma'am, Professor, KB College, Devas. I request our conference secretary, Dr. Preeti Naik ma'am, to welcome ma'am. Thank you so much, everyone. Now the formal inaugural session has been ended. We are moving towards the next session, that is our panel discussion for today.
बंद कर दो